Hello. Hello, hello. How are you? How is everyone doing this hot, at least hot here, Tuesday evening? I hope well. Pop in and say hi. Thank you for the thumbs up already, too. Hi, Paige. I thought you might have been one of them. Did you have a good crafty day? Hi, Nex. Welcome. Just giving a couple minutes here because I'm a minute and a half early or so. So we're going to have a whale of a time. We might have a whale of a time trying to get these cards together, but we'll see. Anyway, it'll be fun. Oh, wow. For August. Wow. For that collab that you're in with Linda. I watched the one you did today for today. I think it was today, or was it yesterday? I think it was today. Oh my gosh. Hi, Philomena. Welcome. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, let's see. It's 7 o'clock, so I'm going to start. I don't know how long we'll be tonight, but we'll start. So this is the new host code to be used between now and hopefully the end of July. I may have to cut it short a day or two at the end of July. Oh, good. That's good, Paige. I'm glad to hear it finally arrived. So the new host code is AQRUKUJG for any orders under $150. Please use that. Also, today is the 30th of June. So, hi, Brina. So, if anyone is still interested in placing an order of $250 or more, you'll get that extra $25, but that goes away, you know, like the turning into the pumpkin again at midnight. So, yeah, and I think that's Mountain Time, if I'm not mistaken, 11:59 Mountain Time. So that goes away, and that $25 extra rewards will no longer be available as of tomorrow morning or midnight. Also, if you'd like to join my team, do it today, because the extra bundle that you can pick for your, in addition to your normal starter kit, goes away also at 11:59 Mountain Time. I know, Paige. Well, yeah, you did your share there. So anyway, those are my two things for today. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me. I will check email after the live. And my email, I'll type in here, even though it's below every video. Now, this is a slightly different email than what's on my web store link. Either one will work. They're both active. But this is the one I tend to use for my YouTube stuff and my Deb Houck's Crafty Cottage stuff. So, okay, so we have the July host code, but it's actually started today. And let's see what else. So Judy's party ended. Thank you very much to everyone who purchased for her party. She fell just a little short of goal, but she had some orders at the last minute, and that helped bring her up pretty good. So thank you, everyone. And I will be getting out my thank yous and things to everyone who ordered on that party early next week. I'll do that over the weekend and get those out on Monday. So, speaking of paper pumpkins, since Paige brought it up, Summer Nights is going to be the next one. The add-on kit is actually available starting tomorrow if you're a subscriber already to Paper Pumpkin. I have to make sure when I say subscriber, I specify Paper Pumpkin subscriber, not just YouTube subscriber, because that issue came up last month. So The kit will have 9 postcards and 9 die cut tea light bags, and then the add-on, I think it said it has like 20 cards and envelopes or something in it. So looks like a really interesting, cute kit. I'm looking forward to getting that. You must sign up for Paper Pumpkin by July 10th in order to get the kit, because they start billing on the 11th and shipping around that time as well. So anyway, don't miss out. Don't miss out. And a couple people put last month on hold. You might want to reactivate. Don't forget also, there's a beginner brochure. If you didn't get a copy of the beginner brochure, it's now on the website just under a category called Beginner Brochure. Hi, Clay. I can walk you through it a little bit. So there's an additional 4-season floral stamp that goes with the Flowers for Every Season kit, and they actually have a different Flowers for Every Season cards and more kit. It has 10 card fronts, 10 note cards, 10 envelopes for $10. How about that? In here as well. So it's a little different than what the other one is. And then a couple Stampin' spots in Just Jade and Magenta Madness. So that's really cute. I like that flower right there. And of course the daisy. I like them all. I like the flowers. This one, I can't wait to get. It's called Cute Fruit. It's cards and tags. And I think this is, what do they call this? I don't, let's see. Sometimes they have them like this beginner. So you have to buy, you can either buy it separate or you can buy the whole little set, which has ink spots, a clear block, a stamp set, and Whisper White cardstock of 40 sheets. So you can make all these different tags and things, but really cute watermelon, nice size pineapple, little faces to put on your fruit, a banana, you know, slices for like an orange or lime or lemon, whatever. I like that one a lot. Now this one is actually also in the annual catalog, the zebras. This is called Zany Zebras cards. And then this one's also in the annual, the Hooray to You. It's a floral balloon with happy birthday on it. But they have so that you can buy cards and envelopes and everything to go with it for a beginner to start. So if you are new to stamping and if you have any questions on any of these, let me know. Then there's another one. It's an all-inclusive card kit called Simply Citrus. That's different. That's a little more formal. This one's more cutesy. And this one's more formal. I don't know, just my take. But I like this Hello Sunshine, just to know. I like the sentiments in this one. But that's all-inclusive. You get everything you need to make cards and stuff with this one. This one is a stamp set, and you'd have to buy the other stuff separately. So just really cute things. I'll be, as soon as I get it, I'll be doing some cute fruit little things, note cards probably. And this is all I can show you of this. And then it goes away until August for you. But if you're a demonstrator, you get the pre-order starting tomorrow. Oh, why is that bouncing? Sorry, guys. Too much stuff here, I guess. Also starting tomorrow, before we get into this, bonus days are back. So in July only, from July 1st, after 3 a.m., I think it is Mountain Time, till the end of August. I think it's till August 3rd. For every $50 that you spend, you'll get an email coupon number. It's like a long string of numbers usually, for $5 off that you have to use in August. August is when the holiday catalog comes out. So again, for every $50 you spend, starting tomorrow through August 3rd, you'll get a coupon for $5 to be used in August. That's called bonus days. So very excited about that. I'll take advantage of that because my pre-order is probably going to go in tomorrow for the catalog. Let me tell you, I have an order coming tomorrow, which is my final order from the annual catalog, except for stuff like cardstock and everything I might need and adhesives. But I'm already going to be pre-ordering for the what they used to call the holiday catalog, but it's now called the August to December 2020 mini catalog. Okay, so starting next year, they're going to have a January to June mini and a July to December mini. And then the annual next year will be, I think, from May till April. So the timing is transitioning this year. And it's a little wacky because I feel like we're just getting started on the annual and we're already looking at the holiday stuff. But I'm so in love with the next catalog too. Oh, I can't wait to show you. Anyway, new host code. I'll bring that out again at the end. And it should be below this video and the other ones that went up today as well. Yes, I'll do an unboxing. Now, some of it is, it's just like, you know, necessary stuff. But I don't think I have any more sweets. I think I have some bundles and some paper. I don't even remember, whatever. But anyway. All right, so tonight we're going to be working with the Whale of a Time suite of products. That's why I said, let's have a whale of a time. It's on pages 94 to 96 of your catalog. And I'm also going to use another set, which I thought was right here, but it's not, called Seaside Notions. I don't even know what I did with it, because that kind of goes with this. And it has a bigger seahorse, so we'll use that in the second or third card. I can't remember. I'm doing the cards backwards from how I made them. Really pretty. If you like sea life and things like that, this is a great card for set for you. And these papers, I mean, I just love this one. And I'll just show them to you real quick again. Not crazy about the jellyfish. Thank you, Clay, for reminding me what the name of the thing was. I knew that. Yeah, just forgot. The key color in this is Pacific Point. It's a blue in the brights, and we forget about it sometimes. And I really like the color. And then we have whales, and I'm told that these will punch out with the punch. I don't want to actually do. Oh, it will. Look, it will. I just have to cut a little niche there if I wanted to do it. Yeah. But we also have a whale stamp, which I've done, and a punch, which I just showed you. Okay, and then this one, we may do a fourth card with this. I'm not sure yet. I really like this, the fishies. And this netting in Calypso Coral. Everybody wants the unboxing. And then this one. Yeah, these are fun. And this one, I like both sides of that one. With the little fishies going through the seagrass, I'll call it. I don't know. And then this one I really like too. It makes a nice scene, and it's got like light shining down through the water. I think that is Pool Party because this one is Balmy Blue. Can you see the difference in the colors maybe? I don't know. And then this is Just Jade. We're going to use this one on a card tonight. And then that's the other side. And I fussy cut one of these guys out for a card tonight. That one. And the other side is Bumblebee netting, which I want to use someday, but not tonight. I used a lot of yellow for that other collab, so I didn't want to use yellow tonight. Love this one too, and I have an idea for doing something with that. And coral, Calypso Coral. More whales, different colors. And we are using this one tonight as well. And I was going to use this tonight, but I ended up flipping it over, and we're going to use this on our first card tonight. But I do like this too. And then we have these, all the different little creatures in that beautiful Pacific Point color. And then this one, I don't know what these things are called. Man-eating underwater plants or something. I don't know. And again, the light's coming down. So, and bumblebee fishies. So those are the papers. And let me get these off of here and we'll get started. Yay! Yes, I'm having a budget crisis too. I got my tax refund. Well, guess what? Nearly half of that I just invested in my business, and I'm going to have to spend the rest of the year paying it back out of the business. So, yeah, they didn't quite have enough for everything I wanted, and I already narrowed my wish list down considerably. All right, so I was playing around off and on today. I was not very dedicated to what I needed to be doing. But we are going to do a shaker card. Oh, I was looking for these and they're right there. So these are the Whale of a Time sequins, which are really pretty and sparkly, and I think they're on back order. But I like them because they have some little seashell shaped ones. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. There, like that. They're teeny. So I thought I better do something better than just cards, you know. So here's what we're going to do. I started already, and I don't know. I'm not very good at shaker cards, so forgive me. But this is the paper. Remember I said the turtles? And I have run it through another favorite embossing folder of mine now, which is the damaged, I see. I ran it through my machine along the edge too far. Anyway, it is the Seabed 3D embossing folder. This, you can see it better on there. Really cool. Very nice embossing folder. Love that. And we're going to use the foam adhesive strips, which have been in the catalog as opposed to the foam. So I flipped this over and I ran it through that 3D embossing folder. You can probably tell better on this side. The texture, I don't know if you can see the texture. Anyway, it's not only like this is Granny Apple Green, by the way, and it had the design on it, but now it also has texture. And I'm putting it on Pacific Point. So what I did is I took layering ovals and I took the size that's the outer edge of this and also the inner edge. And I don't know what I got on there, but anyway. And the acetate I'm using, actually, earlier today I did those traveler's notebooks, and I had one of the pieces left a big section of the, I should have cut it off, but a section of the acetate or the pockets. Oh no. Hi, Jackie. Sorry I missed you come in. Well, it's not to everybody, Jackie, so sorry. Anyway, and they do have things that are reasonable, and they have good sales. Anyway, I did that in Pacific Point, and then I also cut a bigger one out with part of a scene that's left over from another card I was doing. So what I thought was I'll plunk that in there. Now it's cut off a little bit, but it's okay because the strip I had left wasn't quite wide enough, because it's going to be under this after we put shakers in. And then this turtle I actually stamped and fussy cut. I stamped it in Granny Apple Green and colored it in a little bit with light light something. What was it? Pretty Peacock. Light Pretty Peacock. So we'll glue that together. And then I thought we'd just have this little turtle hanging on right here, following the other guy. Oh, and I stamped little fishies already. There's little fishies that come in here, which we're going to use on another card. I don't know if you're going to be able to see them. Fishies. probably show them to you on the stamp set. There they are, little fishies. This is the turtle that I stamped and fussy cut, and I did not want to bore you with my fussy cutting because it takes me forever. I also fussy cut this out of the paper I showed you earlier. Okay, so let's just start assembling and see if we can get this shaker card to work, and then we're going to stamp the sentiment. My love for you is bigger than the ocean. That's all right. Okay. All right, so let me get my glue. And I'm still into the glue, especially on embossed things. I do like the Seal and Seal Plus 2, and I will get used to them. And once I do, I'll use them more. But right now, I'm using glue. Okay. Okay. And then we're going to glue this down also. The other side of this was the whales. We are going to do a whale card, and we're going to do a seahorse card after we get the turtle card done. Oops. There. See, there's a little bit of blue showing there. Okay, so now I have to put a few little sequences in. And they're all going to stick to me, I'm sure. And I always, you don't want to put too many in. Okay, that's enough. That might even be too many, but oh well. And then I had to add a piece in here. So I actually did earlier put some glue down in here. And also I went around the edges once with the Stampin' Right marker, but we're going to do it again so that it doesn't, you know, when you hold it up, it doesn't show all the white of the adhesive strips. And I'm going to do it on the inside too. I just want this to be a little bit darker if I can get it to be. Maybe. I don't know. Might not like coloring it on foam. I like tear and tape for 3D stuff, Paige. I don't use it much for anything but that. Like when you're making boxes and things. I always get it stuck to me, so I don't tend to use it for card making. But when I'm making boxes or bags, you know, where you fold the bottom and you really want them to last, yes, I do like tear and tape for that. But honestly, I don't tend to tear it because I just end up sticking it to me. I end up cutting it. But yeah, the tear and tape is a strong adhesive, and I do like it for that stuff. It just is too hard to use for me for everyday card making. I don't know. Some people really love it all the time because they can just tear it and go. But if I could use glue, which is faster, or even Seal or Seal Plus, that's faster to me. And as long as I know they're going to hold. But tear and tape is definitely better for the 3D type stuff. I do have it here. So when I do my parcels and post and little bags and boxes, I use that. Hobby demonstrator basically means you're in it for the discount, Jackie. So there's a quota that we have, and it basically means you're buying and not trying to sell to anybody else, but you're spending enough that you're in it for the discounts because you'd spend that much anyway, pretty much. And to be honest, there are tax differences. Like hobby, if you're in a hobby, you have to report it as a hobby, but you can only deduct, I think the rule is you can only deduct the amount of expenses, costs you have up to what you spent. Like you can't take any losses. Like if you're in it for a business, you can have profit some years and losses some years, that kind of thing. So there's definitely, either way, there's tax reporting things. I don't want anybody to be misled. but it's a lot easier if you're a hobbyist. But you'd have to have the budget for it to be able to stay active. It's not a huge amount each quarter, but you're a hobbyist, so have that conversation get started. Oh. Yeah, I'm not a good fussy cutter either, so let's see how that shapes. Oh, beautiful. See, that turned out pretty good. Yay, I didn't overdo it. Okay, so now this guy I thought we'd put over here. So I'm going to tack him on the side there with like a glue dot. Just want to make sure those sequins are not coming out. And then I'm going to actually put a little mini dimensional here also. Oops, sorry. Things are crashing down around me. I'm dumping things everywhere. I might leave those sequins open because I think we'll put a few of them on the card. Now, if you have a couple close friends, you can still be a hobbyist and, you know, have a few sales, but you can't really. It's a tax thing. Thank you, Philomena. All right, so I'm going to put a glue dot about in his belly area. Right about there. Nope. Another one up there. Try and get that on over here. Just have to take the thing off. I think I have an escapee. Uh-oh. I have an escapee. That's not good. I'll have to check that. Okay. And here we go. He's going to follow that guy. So I can get him on there right. There we go. Nope. I might have to double him up. All right, let's double him up. And what I mean by that is, let's see if I take that off. 2 dimensionals on top of each other because it's up too high otherwise. There we go. That's even now. All right, now let's see where my leakage was occurring, right where that crack was. I'll put some glue in that later. There we go. All right, now we're going to stamp. And I think we'll stamp with Pacific Point. Let's see, what am I missing? You're welcome. Edge of a clear box. Oh, that's a good idea, Paige, to tear the tape. In case people don't know what we're talking about with the tearing tape. Now, before Stampin' Up, I used to use red line tape, and I really like that too. It's about the same strength as this, but it doesn't tear, and it gets red paper everywhere. So this is tearing tape. It's about 1/4 inch wide, and it tears really easily, but the adhesive is really strong for 3D stuff. So yeah, I do like it, and that's a Stampin' Up product, 138995, and it doesn't. You get 27 yards of it. It lasts a long time because this is my same one. Because I don't use it every day, you know. I only use it with 3D stuff. All right, I had done this, I think, for a sample. This strip from using that lovely labels punch, the double punch, but I'm going to just use part of it and then cut it off, and that's what we're going to put here. So we're going to stamp. Oops, now I'm dropping seashells too. Back over there. And I have a sequin on my stamp, so let me get that off, and I have a really dirty block. Wow. I have to, did you see that? Sequins on my block. I have to get it out of my ink. Luckily, this is Pacific Point marker, dye-based marker. There we go. Okay. Now let's try it. I used to use it a lot, but yeah, the red things always were clinging to everything. And I still have some of it, actually. It might go in one of my, yep, I have to do that again. I have some blobbing probably where I had a sequin laying on there. So let's put it on the other end. Let's flip it over because I like this end better, the fancy one. I have it on crooked, first of all. Okay, hang on. I'm going to put it down. I'm going to have inky fingers now. Try and get it straight. Doop. Okay. So there's a little tip. Put it on your grid paper or something and pick it up with your block. Don't put it right onto your block. That's better. Much better. Except that I have inky fingers. Let me get a wipe. Well, you could probably use the tear and tape. It works just as well. You love shaker cards? I don't make very many of them. I'm not that great at them, but they're fun. They're a lot of fun. Okay, so let's put that ink away before I end up wearing it. Now let's see how long I want this to be. I think right about there. So I'm just going to mark it with a pencil. And then I'm going to bring in my little trimmer, which is no longer available, sadly. But it's good for stuff like this. This was only available in the January to March. I think I'm going to bump that up on dimensionals also. Did I see another escapee? I don't know. What do I do with my dimensionals? I'll tell you what, I do go through dimensionals like crazy. Like crazy. I'm just going to put 3 on. Tear and tape better. They had a tendency to get stringy, yeah. Okay, so let's do that. And then I think what we'll do is we'll attempt to glue a couple sequins down, because why not? Put one here. Trying to just get, there we go, a little dab. Maybe one up here. Let's see, 1, 2, and one over here. Okay, now let me get my doohickey thing. I want sort of a larger dark one. But I'm sure that I have multiples. I do. Okay, let's take this guy. And we'll put him down here. See that? I got putty on it. Ugh. Don't like that. Okay, now it's sticking to me. Okay. Then I'm going to put this little sparkly green one up here. Maybe. I'm not a big sequin person except in shakers, to be honest with you. And this is why I can never get them to stay. And maybe just this little blue one over here. Which, of course, then I have too much glue. Yep. He doesn't want to stay there either. Stay. Okay. That's all we're going to do because it'll be a mess if I keep going. This is cute too, but it doesn't really go. Okay. So that is the outside. Now for the inside. Now that we have really dirty paper, I have an extra piece of this, which I thought we'd put here, but I thought we'd stamp either some coral or possibly another turtle. Actually, I might put this on this side and stamp this turtle over here. I believe that's what I'm going to do. Hi, Brandy. Thank you, Philomena. I was thinking about you today, Brandy. Okay, I'm going to stamp this turtle off just to see. Okay, he'll be all right, I think. Just going to put him down here in this corner. Not perfect, but it'll do. And I think I'm not going to, well, I could stamp the coral in back of the turtle and then just stamp off. I'll try it. And if it doesn't turn out, I can flip it over. Okay, second iteration should be okay. Maybe not. I think I'm kind of ruining it. Nope, that'll do. That'll do. You love beans. Aww. Well, I think of you a lot. I think a lot of you a lot, but in particular today was Brandy's turn. And I meant to message you and I just got busy and didn't. So I apologize, but I had some calls I had to make and of course this stuff to do. I have that just a tad long, so I'm going to snip that off. And then after we get this glued in, I'm going to wipe my hands off again because I'm afraid I'll get stuff everywhere. Okay. And that is going to be the inside. If I can get it to stay open. So we're using the Whale of a Time suite of products tonight and a couple other products too as we go forward. So this was supposed to be the big card at the end, but since I had everything out on my desk for it, I figured we'd do it first. We'll work backwards. There we go. A little shaker card. Shake it, shake it. How's that song go? Shake it like a, I don't know. I forget. I thought that turned out pretty cool. Okay, that's card number one. I don't have, things made already. They're just all staged for me to make. And let me get this marker put somewhere else. Okay. So I guess we'll do the second card second. And the second one is a whale card. Thank you, Paige. Thank you, Philomena. Thank you, Jackie. Okay, so this one, I want to show you the punch and how it works. And I picked, oops, that's the whale's eye. Don't lose that, Deb. I picked this paper, which has a bunch of whales on the back. And those punch out too, I'm pretty sure. That one's pretty realistic. So I actually looked at them and thought, huh, okay, I see how they did it. Anyway, so we're just going to glue that down. It's going to be an easy one. But you can see I punched out a bunch of whales. So let me show you with this one. Your whale punch has not just the whale, but it has a little circle, these little splattery things, this long thing. I'm like, what the heck is that? That's his belly or her belly. And this is a little flipper, which I would have never known if I hadn't looked through the catalog. So I cut it out. This is why can't I ever, Pretty Peacock. This is just jade. And I said I was going to wipe my fingers off again, and I didn't. So I'm going to. Yeah, it is really pretty bright and cheerful. That's Sweetie next. Thank you, Jackie. Sorry, trying to get some off to make sure I don't get it all over my cards. But it doesn't want to come off with this baby wipe. So baby wipes aren't always the best. Okay, I'm going to use my fine glue to glue this together, and I probably shouldn't do it on top of my card. So forgive my dirty mat, but we're going to glue his belly down, or hers. It's belly down. We're going to make it look more like a whale, and that just goes down here. And then we have a little circle which goes back about here and kind of down to make it look. I had it forward more, and I'm like, that is the weirdest looking whale I ever have seen. Now I've already lost some pieces, and this is a flipper which goes, oops, down here. And I have to remember, I think they had it over the other, but I want it to look like he or she's got two. And let me see which way it goes. I liked it better the other way. Like that? Nope. Like that? Like this. There we go. That's how it goes. So we're going to glue that on. So it has two flippers. Two flippers. So the only thing that's missing is, and I've lost one already, but I'm sure I can find it or find another one, is the spout stuff. So let's go ahead and glue this down. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. It flew all the way in front of my desk. There we go. All right, let's just glue this down. I actually have discovered that I prefer the Tombow glue for gluing my mats down, because sometimes the art glitter glue leaves a streak actually, but I definitely prefer the art glitter glue, the fine point, for other things. So how this card is going to be a really easy card. We're just going to have, I already stamped two. This is out of the stamp set, You're a Big Deal, right here, and I stamped it and die cut it with the Tasteful Label dies, this one right here, which coordinates with Tasteful Touches on page 124 of the annual catalog, but I use it for a lot of things. Now, a couple things we can do with this water spout thing. Oops, maybe. We can go like this, or we can leave it off altogether, if it'll let go of me, and use some frosted or clear epoxy droplets and have bubbles going up, or both. And then also I have this, the stamp set has this little tiny heart, and I do want to stamp that on here and here, and I want to stamp some fishies, and we'll have them go this way, maybe 2 schools of fish, which I should have done before I put this down. So I think I'm going to use those, and I might put some bubbles around somewhere else. Yes, it's good for all ages. Okay, Jackie, thank you. Okay, so let's glue this down first. So I have my spacing right. So there's our little whale, and you can make your whale whatever color you want. But I'm used to seeing either white whales, or I think I'll bump him up. He's a him. Tonight he's a him, because I keep saying that. He's a him, and not him like music him. And I think I might put one more little guy up here and one more little guy down. I don't use my little minis enough, so I'm using some of them tonight. but they are good for many things. Many things. Many things. And we'll just have his spout going over there. Okay, well now let's take this off a minute. Well, I kind of want to leave that there. I'm going to use Calypso Coral for the fish. Hi, Kathy. Thank you. We're just starting, really. This is the second card. The first one was a shaker card, and it's turtles and seagrass and stuff like that. So just a little shaker card. Okay, so we're going to put fish on. Let's see. I guess we'll have them swimming towards the sign. I just want to stamp it, test stamp, and I want them full strength. And maybe we'll have 3. Let's see. I think I want some down here. And then I think I want some up here too. Some might get covered. There we go. And maybe some coming out over here. Okay, that's enough. All right, I'll put that down. And then this little heart, I think I'm going to do in Pretty Peacock, even though I stamped You're Kind of a Big Deal in Just Jade. And I don't know, I'll see if I can fit it on. I'm going to have to turn it sideways, I think. We'll see. And I'll turn the other one the other way. There we go, like that. Pretty? Pretty. Night, Jackie. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy. These, I'm using the Whale Done stamp set. It comes, well, if you get the bundle, it comes with a whale punch. And that's what I used to make this out of Pretty Peacock and Just Jade colors. I think that goes with the background, Just Jade here. So this is a suite in the new catalog called Whale of a Time. So we're having a whale of a time. And I do apologize for the noise in the background, but it's like 86 degrees outside. And I have to have the room air conditioner on up here, and it's loud as anything. And I would close the door, except some little black and white fluffy thing is laying right where the door closes, staring at me like, how dare you talk and not talk to me? Okay, I did them all right. Yep. And we're just going to put that up here. And maybe over a little bit. There we go. So that's the outside of the card. Isn't that cute? And then inside, I don't think I'm going to stamp anything. Let me see. You're Kind of a Big Deal. That looks like I got that on crooked to me. Maybe because the hearts are crooked. I could say thanks a ton. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it off. All right. Yes, cats. Gotta love them now. Gotta love them. You don't hear a thing? Good. Because I was watching a replay of a video I had earlier today, and I definitely heard it. So it's quiet right now, but when it turns off and then comes back on, it'll be really loud. So that's all I'm going to do for the inside, which is just a strip off over here. And we'll glue that down. So today, my neighbors, well, they were talking about it yesterday, and I respectfully declined. Usually every year we have like a Memorial Day picnic, but you know, with the mess in this virus thing, we didn't do anything, and now they're talking about doing something on Saturday, which is the 4th of July, and I turned them down. We're just not, Chris and I are just not ready to be that neighborly. I mean, I like my neighbors a lot and everything. I feel like I need something else, and I think I'm just going to put some white pearls on here because, you know, the ocean pearls, right? And I'm going to use some of these bigger ones. I don't know why. I just want to put one here. All right. Maybe don't use putty on pearls. I don't know. And excuse me. One more. Sorry. That doesn't look right because there's 3 in a row. We'll put it down here. There we go. Sorry, I have to turn around a minute. Callie, what'd you make me cough for? Thank you, Philomena. Yeah, well, that's because it's turned this way. Sometimes I put it across the bottom, sometimes the top. And I just realized both of these are landscape, but I think it came out cute. Now, there's one other thing we could do, and I should have done it before. But this stamp set has these little dots, and I didn't know what they were for. They're for putting little dots on the whale to give them some texture. And I'll show you what that looks like on a different one, maybe. I don't know if I will. I thought I had it out, but I guess I don't. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I do with my other whale. Well, I'll be darned. He disappeared. Okay. Well, let me just get one of these other ones out and I'll show you. That's bothersome. We use a white one. That'll show up better that way. Let's just use like Night of Navy. Do I have water? Not upstairs with me. I meant to bring my cup up, but I don't have it up here with me. So these little dots just kind of go, you know, up here. And maybe another one like that. Or if you have a white belly on a dark whale, you could also just put speckles on the belly, that kind of thing. That's what they're for. You love the whale? He's cute. She's cute. So I punched some out in Blackberry Bliss and Pacific Point and Whisper White. And the other one I was looking for was in Just Jade with Pretty Peacock on it. But I don't know what I do with it. So anyway, that'll be for another day, I guess. So that's card number 2. Okay, so the third one, let me get here. We're going to bring in another stamp set with this one. And some other stuff. And we're going to use the embossing folder, the one I showed you, the Seabed 3D embossing folder. And we're going to put it on Balmy Blue. Now I took these, this is dots also, but this is out of Seaside Notions. And I just stamped Balmy Blue dots on Balmy Blue because I needed more of a background. I used this seahorse and I stamped, colored, and fussy cut them already. Sorry about that. But I really didn't want you to have to see me fussy cutting. And I rounded all the corners. And to do that, I used the Detailed Trio Punch, which has a corner rounder here. And I did all the corners. And This is Pretty Peacock. And I don't know if you can see the texture. This is the deboss side, and this is the emboss side. And see how shiny it is? Because I wanted it to look kind of wet. That is Shimmer Frost White. I've done that before. I'm almost out of it. I have to make it again. It's the all-purpose Frost White Sonico ink that's in the catalog. It's called Shimmer Frost White. And I just added it to rubbing alcohol and fill it up to about here and shake it really good every time you use it. And I just sprayed it all over that to give it a shine. So that's what I did. Okay. And then I rounded those corners too. So that is 5 by 3 3/4. And my whole starting point for this was this paper, which I thought was really pretty. It's balmy blue in the background with granny apple green grassy stuff, and Pretty Peacock and Just Jade seahorses. But I kind of die cut that out with the layering ovals, and I thought it was too much blue on blue. White would have been nice too, but I wanted the Pretty Peacock. So that's what I did. And then I used the smooth sailing dies that go with the Sailing Home stamp set. I don't think they're any longer bundled, but they're still available. And I used this die here. And these are the layering ovals, which I can get out of the way. And I die cut a granny apple green, but these are out of a brand new product called something called Color Velveteen Paper Pack, and that is in soft seafoam. This is the one. There's 3 colors: soft seafoam, cinnamon cider, which is going to be really nice for things like deer and baskets, and Highland Heather are the colors. Yeah, nice shine. So I did 2 in soft seafoam, which actually is not one of the coordinating colors in this, but I thought, you know what? I just want the texture. This is all about texture. So we're going to lay them down like this, something like that. Have this one down over here, maybe under, maybe over on that one. And then here's my seahorse. I had the fussy cut. That was kind of a pain. And I colored him. I stamped him in Pretty Peacock. And I colored part of him, like his little belly and his snoot and his whatever that is on his cheek. And some of his stripes in Just Jade. I think it was, let's see, the light Just Jade. No, I'm sorry. I did it in light Bermuda Bay, not Just Jade. And Pretty Peacock was the other color. And I've lost that. Here it is. Light Pretty Peacock and light Bermuda Bay. And I just put a dot of dark Mango Melody for his eye. I don't even know. These don't even look like they have, you know, different color eyes, but that's what I did. So now we have to assemble this all. And he's going to go like right here somewhere, maybe like that. And then I'm not sure I'm loving this yet, but the Happy Birthday came out of Seaside Notions also. And I stamped it. I might change that to Pretty Peacock. I stamped it and punched it using the Story Label Punch. This was, says SAB Coordination 2019. I think it's in the annual catalog, 150076. I guess I better check that. Okay, Brandy. Thank you, Philomena. Hi, Nikki. With the whale set or the Seaside Notions, or both? Anything nautical or sea-ish? I thought this came out cute. So, all right, let's glue this down. So sorry I didn't do it with you, but this would have taken me like forever. This was the one that took me the longest to do, actually, because it takes me forever to decide what I'm doing. Then once I decide, it goes pretty quick, but I play around with stuff first. All right, let's glue this one down first. I'm going to bring in the fine tip glue again for this. And if I was smart and thinking, I would have again used adhesive sheets for this, because I'm not looking for dimension. I don't need foam behind this one or any of them, because I already have dimension on the embossing folder. This one is in Granny Apple Green. Because, you know, there's lots of colors under the sea, right? I don't know. I don't go under the sea very often, like never anymore. I'm a little bit afraid of the ocean, actually, to be honest with you. I go in like up to my waist, and that is about it. Yeah, Tranquil Tide. Well, I'm using Pretty Peacocks Pretty Close. That's what this is, because Tranquil Tide retired now. I still have the ink, but that's more green, where the Pretty Peacock is more blue. So I have to use stuff that's current. So yeah, that's Pretty Peacock. And I think, do I want to bump this up? I might bump that up. I think I will. But then I won't be able to bump this up, maybe. Maybe I won't. I think I won't bump it up. Okay. I will not bump it up. I'll bump the seahorse up instead, and the sentiment. Okay. It's going to go like that. You don't know swimming? When, yes, jellyfish. I know. Yeah, I couldn't think of what that was called in this set, and that's what it is. I have not used that yet, the jellyfish in this set. So I think I did one year. We went down to, I can't remember if it was Wildwood or Ocean City, which is only like New Jersey, which is about 2.5 hours away from here, driving on a good day. It used to be anyway. Anyway, we went down. I was young. I don't remember how old I was, maybe 8 or 10 or something. My mother used to like to go to the shore. Anyway, the beach was just covered in jellyfish that year. I had never seen anything like it, and I don't think I've seen anything like it since. It was just a really bad year for jellyfish coming up on the beach. So anyway, and it was really hard to walk and not get stung. Okay, dilemma. I'm using way too many, but I don't want this to be, that's too close to the edge. There we go. I'm going to cut one in half and use it down his tail too. And please forgive my inky fingers. Can't get it off of me. This is a problem. Here we go. Tweezers would be good, right? And I have some here somewhere. I have so many tools in this room, a lot of them for jewelry making that I don't even hardly do anymore. 10? Yeah. Oh, wow. Good that you left then. Yeah, everything happens for a reason, right? Yeah, I prefer pool swimming. When I was growing up, my neighbors had a big built-in pool, and the mother was very strict about watching and making sure if you could not go in the deep end until you could prove to her that you could swim the length of the pool and back at least once without, running out of breath and everything. She wouldn't let you in the deep end, and it took me a while to get to that point, but I did. And I think I had Red Cross swimming lessons when I was little. Okay, so should I leave this as Balmy Blue or should I change it to Pretty Peacock? I'm thinking I should change it to Pretty Peacock and put it right there. What do you think? Yeah. I didn't get to go over there that often, but, I did occasionally, so. And it was right next door. But it all depended on if they were home or if they had company or whatever. So anyway, I'm going to flip it over and do Pretty Peacock. I didn't hear any yays or nays. And I'm stamping Happy Birthday, which I think I need to get back out. Yep. Pretty Peacock, yes. Happy Birthday. That's out of the Seaside Notions set. The whale set can be for anybody, but the sentiments, I don't know. I mean, if you have somebody that you love, my love for you is bigger than the ocean is fine. Hoping all your birthday fishes come true is cute. But some of these others, and you're kind of a big deal, I like, but I don't know. I probably won't use these other ones too much. I don't know. They're not a me thing. So, Justine, where's Justine? There she is. Hi, Justine. We're on our third card, which normally would be our last card, but it's going pretty fast, so I might have to play around and see what I can come up with you all here. Since you're all here, we're using that's probably crooked. We're using the Whale of a Time suite of products, including the Whale Done stamp set and also the Seaside Notions stamp set, which is not part of that suite, but it is current. And let me clean my stamp real quick. And a couple other ones too. Did clean my chamois. Now I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals as well. And then we need some bling. So I need dimensionals there and in the middle. Maybe here. And maybe here. And then glue on this end, I think. Yeah. You have plenty of sentiments from an old Hero Arts kit. Yeah, I love the seahorse. Well, we're going to use the little seahorse from the whale set inside the card. So hang on. Oh, I forgot to take the things off. Boy, were you yelling at me? Did you say, Deb, take the things off the dimensionals? I didn't hear you. We need bling. We do need bling. We always need bling. All right, so that is where we're going to put that. Sort of crooked, but I really like this card. I don't know why. It's just pretty. Now, unfortunately, the Pretty Peacock rhinestones went away, so we could color. Well, we can either use just pearls, or we could color some pearls with Balmy Blue. I think that's what we'll do. And we'll just use like little pearls. I don't know. This is, what color is this? Dark balmy blue. But it's not making a whole big difference on these little pearls. Oh yeah, it is. I'm using the brush tip end. And these are alcohol markers. Trying to get it all the way down to the bottom of the pearl. We'll see how that goes. I'll let them dry for a minute. So on the inside, while that's drying, I already corner rounded Whisper White, and I think it is 5 by 3 3/4. Oops. And I thought we would stamp the little seahorse. If I can figure out what I did with it. I might have put it away. Hang on. No, I didn't. Here he is. Here's the little seahorse. He's cute. Let me stamp him onto here and I'll show you. Yeah, the pearls can be bubbles going up this way. Good idea. Or I could have used these frosted droplets, but they're... I might change my mind. We'll see. We'll see. I just want to stamp him. See, he's so cute. He's tiny. This other bigger one is from Seaside Notions. This little guy is from the Well Done right there. So, and we could use the corally stuff again too. I don't know where I put that here. Let me see. Let me get Granny Apple Green out. Actually, maybe I'll use soft sea foam. Seaside Notions Crops for Fun. Oh, Crops for Fun. Yeah, Seaside Notions and Well Done. So I'm using this one and this one. I stamped and fussy cut this big seahorse out, and I'm using the Happy Birthday from that. But I'm getting ready to use the, the little seahorse here and the coral from Well Done. And then I'll show you the other two cards we made as well. I'm using soft sea foam. I am going to stamp off, and I'm just going to put that down here in this corner. There we go. Kind of got it coming in sideways, which is okay. And then I'm going to stamp that little itty seahorse in Pretty Peacock to match the front of the card. So cute. So cute. We could put another sentiment in there, but I'm not going to. So we're just going to glue that in before we put our bling on. And I did corner around the edges with the detailed trio punch again, the corners. Oops, a little blobby there. Okay. I maybe should have layered another layer of Pretty Peacock on there. So that is the card so far. And now just for the bling. So this paper is the, oh gosh, what's it called? It's from the Whale Suite. Here it is. Whale of a Time. And it looks like, this piece looks like this. Or that on the back. Really pretty sea papers. These are the soft sea foam. It's like a flocked paper. Out of the Color Velveteen paper pack. It's in the new annual catalog. This one's Granny Apple Green. This I just stamped from Seaside Notions out of Pretty Peacock. And the seahorse is done in Pretty Peacock with light Bermuda Bay. And I spritzed. The Pretty Peacock is embossed with the new Seabed 3D embossing folder. And then I spritzed it with Shimmer Frost White with alcohol mix to make it shiny. And now we're going to put little pearls on. I have to use the other end. And I think if I can find a spot, I might end up later coming back and putting glue on these. You know what? I'm going to do a couple more and just put some up here too. Yeah, it's really pretty. DSP. And welcome to the live, actually. Crafts for Fun. Is this your first time here, Crafts for Fun? I craft for fun too, but it's also a business. But I like to have fun doing it. All right, we're going to let them dry for a minute too. Maybe. All right, let's use this end. Just feel like I need one up here somewhere, over here, and maybe on here. There we go. All right, that's enough. Yeah, now I feel like I need one up there. I think that came out pretty cool. You like it? Yes, your first time here? Welcome. Shine. In Mona, I don't remember that. Or maybe I didn't see it, I don't know. In Mona. Okay, so that's card 3. There's card 2 with the whale, using the whale punch. And this is our shaker card using the sea turtle, which I fussy cut out that one and fussy cut this one right out of the paper. And just use layering ovals to cut out designer paper. This designer paper is embossed with that sea embossing folder. And then there's the inside of that one. We might do one more. What time is it? Yeah, we might try and squeeze one more in. There's the inside of that one. Moana, actually. Oh, okay. Thank you, Nix. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Crops for fun. Okay. Oh. I have never done scrapbooking in my life. I started as a paper crafter doing pocket letters. That's what started me. And it's really funny because probably about mid-2017, about halfway through the year I started, I was like, I can't stamp worth a darn. I love dies. I hate stamping. And then a year later, I joined Stampin' Up and I do stamping. But I still love my dies too. Thank you, Kathy. So now I'll be winging it because I have no plans. Well, sort of. I don't know. We'll see. So those are the 3 that were planned. But I did pull out some other, like I have this Calypso coral piece and this piece here and a piece of white. And that's as far as I've gotten with that. So let's figure out, we'll probably need the fishies. Fishies, Deb, fishies. Where are the fishies? Here's the fishies. And the sentiment probably needs to be the hoping all your birthday fishes come true. So let's put this sentiment away and get that out. Oh, thank you very much. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me in YouTube's ratings and stuff. I know people don't like when I ask that, but sometimes people just forget, and it really does help, and I'm trying to grow. I'm getting closer to 3,000, and I'm going to do a giveaway of some kind when I get to 3,000. I'm going to put some of these stamps away to get them cleared off my space here because I'm out of room. Out of room. And I probably don't need whale spots anymore, but I do need to clean it. So think of some ideas, guys. I was kind of thinking a circle sentiment up here because I have that big blue space there. And maybe I can have a coral or a yellow, something behind it. Oh no, still thinking. Still thinking. I get this sentiment put away. Boy, that block has green all over it. Yeah, thank you, Nikki. I think it's great. It's funny, do any of you guys watch music reaction videos? Like, you know, other people reacting to the first time seeing music videos? I've sort of got into it for a while now. I'm slowing down on that, but I look at their channels and like they start and in 2 weeks they're up to like 8,000 people or something. I'm like, holy cow, I'm in the wrong line here, but I don't want to do that. That's not something that I'd be good at because I'd have to listen to music I don't like and say, oh, isn't that wonderful? Nah, not me. Okay, did I get the sentiment out I needed? No. Fishies, we want the fishy sentiment. All right, here we go. And we have fishies. So we have fishies, we have that. I feel like we're going to need something in the background. Should I stick with Calypso Coral and then white on top? Or should I switch to Bumblebee and white on top? Or maybe whatever color that is. It looks like just jade, actually. Fishies. Well, it says that on here. It says, hoping all your birthday... Oh, no, it doesn't. I'm sorry. It says fishes. I call them fishies. Yeah. Yeah. Hauls, you know. When I first started, I was doing hauls out the wazoo, and that's why I have all this stuff in my house and nowhere to put it. Anyway, those always got the most views. So actually just this year, I decided, except for Stampin' Up stuff, because that's my business, I'm not doing haul videos anymore. You know, I maybe an occasional, or you know, if somebody sends me stuff, I'll maybe do them, but I don't want my channel to be just about hauls. Some people just do hauls and then they just resell the stuff and they don't get their money out of it, all the money. So why do that? I don't know. There is some fun to be had hauling. Yeah, haul videos are very popular and I was into them for a while too. I'm guilty. You know, not only making them, but watching them. And that's what got me in trouble. I don't have the room either, and I don't want any more of all that stuff. In fact, I'm probably going to be doing some major destashes in July, coming up soon. So, all right, guys, I think, let me stamp this on some white scrap. I can find white scrap. Here we go. I'm going to stamp it in Calypso Coral and see if I like it. You love them? Well, they're all right to watch as long as you can resist then running out to the store. Oh my gosh, Paige, Stamp Girl on here. Well, the destashes are going to be a combination of Stampin' Up and non-Stampin' Up. I'm going to do them separately though. Oops. So if we have that on a circle or oval, now I don't know. Let me see something. Anyway, Paige, Stamp Girl on here, and another friend, that's too small. Linnea, who's in some of my collabs and stuff. Paige had, how did you say it, Paige? You had a weakness and you were in Target and bought 3 packs of gold bows. Yeah. And I love those bows. They were so pretty. And actually, it was really funny because I watched that after I had been thinking not only of brandy, but I was also thinking I really wouldn't mind going to Target. I have not been to Target in like 4 months. And then Linnea on my Facebook group posted her cards for something, I forget which, and they had these cute little pinwheel stickers. Now I'm trying to use up stickers. These are both stickers, right? I'm like, oh my gosh, those gold glitter bows and those little pinwheel stickers are so adorable. And she said, oh, Hobby Lobby. I'm like, you guys are such enablers. Well, she said, well, you don't have to run out and get them, but they're really good for masculine cards and they're really good for this. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And I said, and it doesn't help that my Target and my Hobby Lobby are within 5 minutes of each other, you know? Oh boy. You're going to be making a lot soon. You're expecting several. Oh, wow. Yeah, enabler. Let's see. Yeah. You use your stuff on cards. I think we all use our stuff on cards. He does not make videos that I've noticed yet. We have to get on him about that. All right, that kind of looks lost. Sort of looks like a big moon in the middle of the ocean, right? And let me just try. Where's my 2.5 inch? 2 1/4 inch. And I have a piece of Calypso coral here. I'm gabbing away here. Yeah, I used to watch them, but and Quality Crafts, Jen Evers, has a crafty yard sale every other Saturday, and I used to go to them, but I get in too much trouble. I think that's kind of cute, right? I could put, oh, maybe I can just stamp some fishes right on the bottom of here. Maybe we'll make them be blue fish this time. I get myself in trouble because even like with my jewelry making business, it has way too much inventory than I'll ever be able to use. There was that English UK company called jewelrymaker.com. Oh my gosh. That was a big problem for me. That is so cute. I'm going to go with that, except I'm going to stamp off a little bit over to the edge here. Isn't that cute? My hands are a mess. What else does it need, guys? Bling, I guess. Stamps and stamps. So you enjoy watching the videos. Yeah, good. You know where to find stamps. Yeah. Well, can't help that. Thank you for supporting me, Ms. Page. And Nikki. Okay. All right, guys. What else does this need? Something behind the Calypso coral? I don't know. Crank the car and go to the store. I've been afraid to up until recently, and I still definitely, I mean, with the thing going up in numbers again. Bling. Okay, bling. Let me see what other bling I have that might go with this. I don't think I have any bling in Calypso coral or Pacific Point. And butterflies aren't going to work with it. Maybe some gold dots. Maybe little dots here and there. Or maybe just clear bubbles. I think maybe the shiny clear ones, but we'll see. Let's see what else I have. Or clear rhinestones. I like the other dots better for this. And yeah. Or I do have Bumblebee color. I don't want to use that here. Okay. It's either going to be the gold dots, maybe, or these. Oh, there you go. Michael Bubbles. Bubbles. These could be bubbles, right? I don't want to use the frosted ones. They look too big to me. Maybe these. All right, let me get this all glued down and get this card moving. Yeah. You know, we were laughing about fishing, fishies. I like to catch fishies, but I don't think I'll be going fishing anymore because my fisher person friend and I still chat every now and then, but that's about it. Hoping all your birthday fishes come true. And I guess I'll bump that up a little bit. Why not? Because we can bump it up. I'll put 3. And I'm going to put one in the middle and move this one a little bit, maybe. I don't know where. Up here. And then I need one down there. Ugh. Too many, Dad. I know. Well, that too, but even before that, we're just, yeah. Yeah, plus, you know, when I do my Stampin' Up videos, I use only Stampin' Up. And when I do my other videos, I use whatever. And I have a disclaimer, because I'm not supposed to use other stuff, that says I'm not sponsored by anybody except Stampin' Up. So, unless I say otherwise in the video. And I think we'll put one here. Just because I have a blank white space, which seems to drive me nuts. And one there. And one over here. Is that enough, or do we need one there? And you have Resolve of Steel, yes. Oh, homeschooling, yeah. My daughter's homeschooling. Well, it's done now for the summer, I think. Yeah, ended in mid-June, the homeschooling. Oh, wow. Really? Hmm. You already own what you have in stock. Yeah, me too. I think, I don't know. I like the gold ones too. I'm going to put more on now. I feel like it's lacking. And of course, odd numbers. Now I have a dilemma. Do I want another one on here or down here or up there? Down here. I guess down there. I don't know. Now I feel like I'm putting a circle around there. Okay, that's enough. Probably too many. All right, we have to figure out the inside of our card. And I don't know if I have another strip of that paper. I do, but it's not, it's like it was this part. And I don't think I want that on there. I could just use this. Or I could just stamp fishies. I'll stamp fishies. All right. I don't know Gaynor. Who is Gaynor? Hi, Barbara. Welcome. We're on the 4th card. This card was an unplanned card, and I'll show you the other ones in a minute if you haven't seen them. think I want to add some Calypso coral fish to the mix too. Yeah, that was Pacific Point, by the way. Oh, okay. Oh, I think I did know her. Gainer, yes. I watch somebody else, 2 other ones in the UK sometimes. Ruth is one, but I can't remember her channel. Something about artful stamping. In fact, she was on live before I came on live. There. I think that's what I'm going to do for... No, hang on. Just a little gold one up there. There we go. That's what we're going to do for that one. Gainer does a video every day. Wow. That's a little... Well, I don't do one every day. Aw, thank you for that, Clay. I watch people in the UK. I watch... I try not to watch too many demonstrators. Like, you know, I'm using this set, so I try, if I have never used a set, I try not to watch anybody until after I've made at least some cards with the set, because I don't want to be influenced other than seeing what's in the catalog. But sometimes if I really get stuck and don't know what to do, I'll watch just to get inspiration. Like I did see somebody make a shaker card, but she made it with like a ship's porthole with this set, and it was really cute. But I didn't make a ship's porthole. I just made a shaker. I'm sure there'll be lots of shakers out there with this set because it has sequins. All right, so there's card number 4. I think that's probably going to be it for me tonight. And I'll bring back in the other cards for those that might have missed it. And which one's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? I like them all. I think I like this one the best. This one was the easiest. This one and this one were the easiest. I think I have this on crooked, and I'll fix that later. And the shaker is a little more involved, and this just requires die cutting and stuff. Yes, don't you love my fingers? See, I didn't really need to put nail polish on that matched the cards because my fingers match them instead. Oh, it's her therapy. Oh, stamp with joy. Well, some people it's all they do, right? Yeah, and me pretty much too. Anymore. The whale and the seahorse. Yeah, I like the seahorse. Thank you, Barbara. Stamp Girl says the seahorse and the fishies. The fishies. Yeah, I like the fishies too. I think the seahorse is my favorite. And Philomena loves the whale. I try. I have an eye for color coordination. I know that. I can't draw worth a darn, but I can stamp and color pretty good. But I'm still learning a lot of techniques, so I'm going to try and teach them to you also with my Saturday stamping tips, techniques, and more. So if you guys have suggestions also for what you'd like to see on my Saturday videos, those are videos. Let me know in the comments under this video. Don't put them in the live comments. Wait until it goes up and put them there. You know, just comment what you would like to see, like what techniques, or is there anything you're having trouble with you'd like to see? Otherwise, I'll just keep going how I've been going. I just started that series 3 weeks ago, roughly. I think I have 3 of them out there. So, and also if there's any stamp set from the annual catalog or bundle that you would love for me to work with, let me know that too. And I'll see if I have it. I don't have everything. Will batch shoot? Yeah, but they have to, if they're people like me, they have to make the stuff first. And that's what takes the time, making it and then videoing it. And a lot of us try and get them up on our blog, which is a 2-step thing, because, well, 3-step. You have to take pictures, you have to edit the pictures, you have to put them in something that allows you to link the codes of the items, and then you have to write the blog and upload the picture and video and item codes to the blog. Or you can just upload them to your YouTube. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Philomena. Yeah, Nikki, it's a bit of work. It's not hard. It just takes a lot of time. And blogging is not my favorite thing, and I self-admit that. It's more fun for me to make videos. And then the stuff after, like, I don't know when these will get up on my blog. I hope to get them up there. But the other thing with that is, if I want to get all the pictures out to Pinterest from my blog, I have to do each card blog individually, because I don't know how to get them from my blog, all 4 pictures from one blog post, out to Pinterest. And I want them all on Pinterest. I go live Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. Eastern. And occasionally I'll have another one. And then I have a Saturday stamping, which is a video at 5 p.m. Eastern, roughly 5-ish. And then I'm in a bunch of collabs. So next collab is Lovely Ladies, but that one won't be Stampin' Up. That's tomorrow. And then on the 2nd of every month, I'm in a collab called Sheetload of Cards. And that will be Stampin' Up each month. And then a whole bunch of other ones. Some of them are Stampin' Up and some aren't. So I have 2 a week, a live and a video, definitely Stampin' Up. Tuesday evenings and Saturday early evening. But that one's a video. And then, like I said, just make sure you subscribe down below and hit the bell notification thing twice to fill it in. And that way you'll be notified on YouTube whenever I am posting a video, and also when I'm going live. Because sometimes, like for example, people have requested me to show what I'm buying from Stampin' Up. And, oh, good. Oh, cool. Well, I'm in the actual collab team for Sheetload, and we post on the 2nd every month. So, so we'll be doing July's on July 2nd, and that video goes up at 7 a.m., 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Good night, Philomena. It's a lot of fun. It helps me make a bunch of cards. So, yeah, it is a lot of fun. And sometimes I use that for more than just that collab, but not always. You have 3 lives at once on Tuesday. Oh, no. Well, thanks for joining us. Good night, Brandy. Okay, well, I am going to get off of here, too. And I haven't been sleeping well. I don't know whether it's the heat and the air conditioning or just weird dreams, too. Or just, it's been a rough couple weeks, you know. So, anyway. You think that's how, oh, maybe from the sheetload of cards, it could be. Well, thank you for coming by and being part of our live tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Paige. I'm glad you had a whale of a good time. Thank you, Kathy. Thanks for coming by. I hope things are okay with you. I know they're not really okay, but I mean, I hope you're okay. Okay, Nikki. Bye. And if anybody needs anything, remember, bonus days start tomorrow. Every $50 purchase, you get a $5 coupon to use in August. Here's the host code to use for any orders under $150 from now through the end of July, hopefully. Alrighty? Okay, well, that's all we can do is hang in at this point. A running list. Yay, you're going to have a longer running list. Probably in about a week when I start showing you stuff that I've ordered. Yeah, because I kind of glanced the cover by you earlier, but I can't show you any more than that until August, and except when I start getting stuff. So anyway, all right. So be safe. Hugs, love, and peace. Kathy is very talented too, as are a lot of people in this live. Everybody really that I know in here. So yeah. All right, everybody. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your week. Stop by tomorrow for Lovely Ladies collaboration tomorrow morning, and on Thursday for and probably sometime tomorrow for my Stampin' Up haul. I don't know if that'll be a live or a video yet. And that's from the annual catalog. My third and final haul from the annual, except for things like paper and adhesives, stuff like that. And then I can't remember what's up next after that. Oh, Saturday, probably Saturday stamping. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Hugs, love, and peace. Take care.